And we are live for episode number 5 of the Washington Redskins rebuild. Hope you guys are ready for today's episode. It's only going to be a one-game stream today, again. I started very late tonight, but at least I got a stream up for you all. Yo, what's up, Caden? Go ahead, let's pick out the jerseys we're gonna run with. I think I'm gonna go all red. Yo, what's up, Nixon? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start this game up. Yep, the New Orleans Saints is my favorite team. Yo, what's up, Retro to Cal? Tomorrow might be an NC stream. I just felt like playing some Madden today, and so I just decided to play a little bit of it. Yours is NG. You're talking about like the New York Giants?
And coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
You like the Green Bay Packers?
Set to go now in week 6.
I mean, Green Bay's been getting cheated on.
More now to return.
Clay Matthews should not be getting called for those penalties. You should do a face reveal. I just don't have a face cam to do it. To use a face cam. Yeah, my intro does have a face, but that's been almost 3 years ago, though.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said
the video was from 3 years ago. I don't know how much I still look like that.
He should have had 6 or 7. That's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
And Christian McCaffrey, one of my favorite players in the 2017 draft, he didn't disappoint. Had 80 catches as a rookie. Look for him to be more actively involved in the running game in 2018. Yes, he can run between the tackles.
Do I have a big family? Not really, man.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10.
Not really.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Ooh, Christian McCaffrey just got destroyed.
The This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film.
Don't get what the NFL is trying to do. Like, when you tackle somebody, what else? Like, where else is he supposed to land at? They're saying that he's landing on top of the quarterback.
23 yards on the play.
Basically, they're asking for him to not even touch him. Like,
passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
I thought the penalty was supposed to be like basically grabbing the quarterback and digging him into the dirt, trying to force an injury, like lifting him off the ground, all that stuff. Not just wrapping him up and tackling him.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
A force off the edge is Ryan Kerrigan, who's had 24 sacks in the last 2 seasons alone, and that's
defensive players. Like, they're not supposed to do anything to offense players, but offense players can do whatever they want. Like a Saints cornerback, Patrick Robinson, got a broken ankle against the Falcons. In the video that where he got the ankle, his ankle broken, the offensive lineman went to block him low and basically barrel rolled over his foot. Literally about a 320-pound dude just doing a barrel roll on your foot. And they didn't even call a flag on that. Oh, they're going to go for a field goal.
And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. The first carry for the rookie, it's Darius Geis. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 59 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yard.
Where is Vernon Davis going?
He's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
oh wow, that is the worst play I've ever seen.
Be a key to this game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground.
Are you a coach or a player? Up in Madden, I am a owner.
Big performance in the NFC title game, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball.
Sweet saying, dude.
Happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
okay, Jordan Reed.
How they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Out of the gun, Smith. And he lost the football.
Oh my God.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
I was about to say Adrian Peterson's not going to recover that.
Right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Madden 18, you're a player on the Bills. That's what's up, man. I've never really gotten into like my player series like that.
Maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about.
I have no idea why I've never gotten into them. It's just I always feel like I get bored of them.
Getting set to take the field. And the last go around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident.
What position are you?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now a carry. It's
C.J. Anderson to the outside.
He'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen.
Oh, that's a good throw.
Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays,
I thought you were able to pick I thought you were able to pick which team you wanted to go to.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 3rd down, Newton. And he
Let's go, defense.
through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both
I hate
sides,
the commentators sometimes up in this game.
And forces 4th down. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
They're over there wanting a flag. Like, what would there, like, why would there be a flag on that? He just had the ball knocked out of his hand.
They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
no chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Julius Peppers in there to get him, and that's sack number.
To be honest, the Browns actually up in Madden is not a bad team to go to.
Sacks last year.
And sometimes that surprises people when they hear that because who's the dominant pass rusher that you think of putting up double-digit sacks? They do it collectively as a unit and get to the quarterback.
Smith, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Back to throw, Smith. Off to Geis on the screen. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
In your franchise, they're 65 overall? What the heck?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He finds
Okay, Christian McCaffrey.
And finally, down at the 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
In real life, you're a linebacker and a defensive end.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives.
So practically, you're an outside linebacker that can be a pass rusher.
Get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Speed rusher, as you'll call it.
Now Newton. Rush coming, and he's
Pernell McPhee.
Pernell McPhee. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance.
Oh my God, Josh Norman.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He got 29 yards that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30.
How big would you say you, like
11 more on that one.
Like, what's your height and weight?
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Newton. He couldn't quite hold
Oh, there we go. 6'1", 190 or 175.
Seems like this defense is
That's way undersized for linebacker and.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive
Oh, you're
basketball
13. Well, that makes more sense.
They're right there in good
Technically, if you're 13, that's not undersized.
Run with McCaffrey. About 3 yards there to the 27.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. To throw on third down. Newton looking for Funches, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will take this all the way up past the 40.
Bro, that was so close.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So out now come the Redskins. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Wow.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And it's incomplete.
Hey, you better drop that.
Time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And he gets it to Funches, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside.
Josh Norman. He's been playing good for me up in this franchise. I haven't played a lot of games.
Advantages of a passer is it now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height.
Wish Darius Geis didn't fumble on the next play, though.
He takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton.
Ooh.
Here's incomplete.
Right in his hands.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route. He tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion.
That time they got it right down the middle.
But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass?
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once. Maybe defensively now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here. Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more.
Oh my God, I screwed that one up, dude. I can't play on Madden anymore. They're like the past coverage is like ridiculous now.
This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball.
Thought like the cornerback was gonna keep running up and the curl will distract them. Like he would get caught spun around, but instead do like turn around immediately.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
All Madden cheese. Apparently I can't pass ball 7 yards total. We haven't had the ball long.
Up to McCaffrey, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On third down, Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the
And we knock it out of his hands.
Fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender.
Why is it every time when I knock the ball out their hands, it's always they're calling for a penalty?
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Gano's kick is right.
And may run it. He didn't decide to.
Field goals at 6-3. Now, bottom line, tremendous starting field position.
We need a good drive here.
Wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game.
It's Madden.
The question is,
Yep.
will they?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
Here's a good pass.
A Redskin first down as Smith hits Crowder.
Dude, like some of these routes though are like, what are these? I swear to God, Madden puts in a lot of streak plays just for the noobs that don't watch or play football.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Like if you watch actual football, a lot of plays are always short routes, all that stuff.
Complete. Richardson has it.
Madden has like a few of those.
48-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
And then like deep passes, not even really streaks, they're always post routes going over the middle.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll hand it now to Geis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
You don't have to be a finished product to show some pretty good glimpses of what could be in this league, and we just saw an example of it on that nice run there. When I looked at him coming out of college, I saw a guy with raw, terrific ability, and I couldn't wait to see how it was going to be harnessed and polished up in the NFL. In fact, some people thought he could play a little slot receiver as well as run the football. This guy has the ability to be a big-time player with more seasoning.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Smith now to throw.
Okay, Alex Smith.
Sideline, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
It's brought in by Doxson. They're able to convert on third down to that.
Ooh, there we go.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. This is first and goal from
Even put Geis in? Yeah, they did.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone.
There we go, Darius.
Touchdown. Darius Geis, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
Ooh.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Christian McCaffrey gets that?
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's McCaffrey, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
All right, so Cam Newton, what's he going to call on 2nd down and 9?
They'll try the air now with Newton. Now he'll
Oh,
dump it
Christian
underneath.
McCaffrey
It's
under.
complete.
Jukes out 3 guys. Stiff arms 1.
Inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Christian McCaffrey is annoying.
Surprised because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it. And any way you can get the ball in his hands, you wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, I do think his running production will increase in 2018.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot.
Oh, he throws it short to Greg Olsen.
But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
His throw incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10, Newton again. Quentin
Oh, y'all gotta get that pick.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Newton throwing again. And incomplete.
Oh, another drop.
4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And Godot's kick is right through. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9.
All right, now we got 58 seconds. I can't remember. Did we get the ball first?
Let's go ahead and break out.
If we did, I'll just take a knee.
Right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend.
Are you serious?
Hold on, chestnuts.
You like that one?
My mom's hollering for me. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back.
Just because you break chest holding.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
So
Like the Panthers, they get the ball first.
some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Geis. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield.
Alright, now we're just gonna shoot clock.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
Gonna take it to halftime.
Geis with a carry on second down. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up.
They're gonna call a timeout, really.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Redskins on third down. They've converted
Literally
3
7
out of 5
seconds.
thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run with Geis. And he'll be taken down here to
2
the
seconds.
3-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. Carson Wentz, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at U.S. Bank.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Alright, dude, I don't really like listening to that.
The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Got a nice first gain.
Versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On the catch, it's Crowder.
Blow they ass out, bro. Hey, man, I can only do so much on playing Madden. I'm not that great at it, man.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the ground, it's Geis. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
You watch me play football games, you'll understand why when I mean I'm not that great at them.
Coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage, and they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time, but the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind.
Oh, what the heck is that, Alex Smith?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to
Looks okay to you?
this feels almost
You haven't
like
seen enough.
pitch game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Smith, and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Yo, how is Luke Kuechly chasing him down?
15. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by K1 Short.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, on.
On second down, here's Smith. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be
Jackson was open though.
5 here as he's out at the 6. The Redskins on third down. They've hit it.
Well, I threw it underneath, but that dude, Jamison Crowder, should still outrun Luke Kuechly.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
They're going to kick the field goal, take the points.
You can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole
Amen.
defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback.
Sat there and I said I'm not the best Madden player.
They definitely were on that play. How about that finish?
Show the highlights at the end.
More now on the return. And it's a pretty good
I let the highlights play through, like when they show the plays and stuff. Hadn't been too many highlights besides the Josh Norman interception.
For their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
the ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Redskins scoop it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
it's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because
I know you could get a yard or two, though.
What the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Throwing is Smith. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10, Smith again.
Oh, that's terrible.
The center of the field, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call.
Almost threw an interception.
Worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Yeah, I figured that out when you're sitting there saying blow him out.
And that'll bring up fourth.
Okay, where the fuck's my dang meter? Or my fucking thing?
And
Okay,
Hopkins' kick is good.
Sort of gotta have this thing move over to the left a little bit. Guess I didn't.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Tried to use that stuff in the ball, don't go where I want it to.
They were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
And then every time when like if I do an out route, like that one play that I did, normally they just get like that speed boost and jump right in front of the pass.
Gotta like where they are here. They're on the road in and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing is Newton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
This ball. Okay. Thank you.
That one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
I have to practice with the analog stick more.
Happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, good thing.
And now look at him go. He's at the 40. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Yo, guys, just like stop and froze.
Increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
Normally the way I win games on Madden is by running the ball.
More now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
If the ball went to the 1-yard line. If the ball went to the 1-yard line, I would have been mad.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And with this deficit,
Like, I've been playing Madden.
drives like the last drive where you had to punt
It's like 2006, 2005, something like that. It's just the fact that I've just never been good at it.
So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
I just normally played, have fun with the game, and just that's pretty much it.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game.
A lot of people says to practice with the left joystick, but I just never use it.
Even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
To throw is Newton.
Okay, there goes Cam Newton.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Decent game.
Didn't get the first down.
6, but now it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful.
I'll probably throw a lot of interceptions, though.
Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. He's already hit pay dirt. He's up over 100 yards.
Hey man, you're never too old to be playing video games.
Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're
I have to go in practice mode and just practice a lot more with it.
To knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to the air, Smith on second down. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the
Yo, if that was in the NFL in real life, that right there would have been that would have been a penalty. Who agrees with that?
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Just hold direction before you throw.
And he can pick up a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I still got practice. I gotta get better at reading defenses.
The defense was effective.
All that stuff.
Get a good head of steam going.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
I'm not a fan of it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Not quite 50%.
I completely agree. It is bullshit.
3rd and 2. Now it's Smith. He gets it in the hands of Geis.
I don't even feel like you're watching football anymore.
Just shy of the 40. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here's Smith, buying time to his left. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards on the catch there.
Well, they can't really play tag because then they're putting their hands on the quarterback still.
The quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throw left side is complete to Reed. And this time not quite to the 30.
Still can't play flag football. You gotta scream out when you think you're gonna get the tackle on them.
Reed for a Redskins first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
I'm in range.
But still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made by
How do you put it in Madden? You don't.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, by the way, I didn't even move my analog stick there.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone.
Probably should have actually used it to go to the inside. But he threw it to the right side anyway.
That nearly was one right there.
So you can't tackle the quarterback in Madden X? Nope.
The dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. To throw is Smith. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is.
What's next in Madden? You are going to be required to have a mic to be able to say that you're in range to actually touch the quarterback.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense.
That's what's going to happen next.
Thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with a football and the lead as we start the 4th.
I didn't even touch it that time. It's just the fact that the quarterback decided to throw it to that side of the field.
They'll run with Peterson.
Ooh, Peterson got stuffed.
that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I think this play might work.
With the lead 4th quarter, they're like
Doubt it though.
on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
Okay, he
6,
drops it.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like
It's crazy nowadays. You are not wrong.
Absolute mess. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man. That's Crowder for the Redskins touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
I feel like if I do it, like you'd watch me play and you'd be like, God damn, this dude's an idiot.
They need points.
Big time.
False start. Offense.
Dude, sometimes I'm sitting here playing and I'm like, alright, I want to practice it. Play a game, I throw the ball over the middle, there's like 3 guys sitting there in the middle of the field. I'm like, okay.
And the Panthers, who were the least penalized team in the entire NFL last year, come up here on a 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Newton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating.
Give it a while.
The deficit, maybe not wanting to risk
Yeah, I just need to practice a lot more off stream and stuff.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd.
Then that probably would allow me to play on tougher sliders and stuff like that.
Out of the gun, Newton.
I sit there and say, like, I'm bad at the game, like, okay. I'm not, like, super terrible, but I'm not anything great.
So the defense forces the fumble, they get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's
But the games I'm better at are shooter games, like Call of Duty. That's where I'm the best at.
Get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Redskin defense. They get set for this next possession.
You'd bet on me? I would not bet on me.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks because they work at it all the time. We've been at the practices, the drills where they're trying to strip the football, the takeaways. They're always working on it, and it paid off for them on the last possession.
Paid off. Now can they do it again? And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Good place, Call of Duty 6-7 hours straight.
Smith catches left side.
Once Black Ops 4 comes out, dude, you're gonna be seeing me grind that game even more than I've ever grinded any other game.
Back up a 14 yards and it moves the sticks.
I'm gonna have to legit get a schedule to play some NC and stuff like that too.
Newton on first down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield.
Would average about 15-20 kills and 10 to 15 deaths. That's not terrible, man.
They should have got more out of that.
Better than the teammates we get.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the
Like, I've been trying to stream more Black Ops 3, getting ready for Black Ops 4.
They cost themselves some yardage there.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I hope league play is actually good on there too.
Read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the
Who thinks Call of Duty should add cross-platform between Xbox and PlayStation like Fortnite did?
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Zach Brown coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Newton now to throw.
Ooh.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I enjoyed the Battle Royale mode on it. It wasn't terrible. It was like a more improved PUBG on the Xbox.
Basketball players somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Got a man, it's right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It creates turnovers. That's one thing about the CPU though, when you play against CPU, is you don't want to cheese them too much on defense.
McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside
Battle Royale is good.
you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control.
I just hope that they don't mess anything up.
That play got bottled up.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's
I think it would be good to have for all content creators to have Fortnite stay good, and then Black Ops 4 to come around and be good also. Give so much for content creators to do.
We'll back them up 5.
False start.
Apparently also they're giving hints that they're adding more stuff to the map before the release.
Still third down.
This third down just got
Like there's a
third down and 15 after the
Bondahar said on Twitter something about there's some more stuff out there in the ocean or the whatever, and a lot of people were taking a hint that they might be adding in like hijacked or something like that.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was
Every time I call man coverage against the computer, it never works.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Godot's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Is it better than Fortnite?
Company heading back out there now. And after the slow start,
I don't see me grinding Blackout like I grinded Fortnite, but it's not terrible. I don't think Blackout will kill Fortnite like everybody is saying it's going to. I see Fortnite still being the one because they release an update every week. Call of Duty might go a month or two without releasing an update for it. Once they get it to a position, they won't do anything with it. But then again, that's where Fortnite has to try to control what the community likes when they keep adding in stuff like that. They 100% should put in cross-plat for that like they did Fortnite. But it's like I seen on Twitter earlier of someone talking about it. Fortnite is so big that it actually got the developers from Sony and Xbox and all that to actually make it cross-plat.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth. And boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
I don't know why I'm passing the ball here.
On that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here's Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson.
Oh, I should have stopped sprinting there.
Able to take it down to the 40.
Could you use a sniper rifle with the ACOG? Up in Battle Royale, it's actually good, but in multiplayer, I don't think it's going to be that great. The ACOG and stuff.
Play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a run with Geis. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 9 and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A first carry for
Oh, P-Ryan, I didn't know he was in.
Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever.
ACOG scope won't be still when aiming it.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Oh, we got the first down.
Up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
I don't know, dude. Like, I had a dirty snipe playing the blackout mode up in the beta. A dude was riding on a four-wheeler, and I literally sniped and headshot off of it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, good move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards.
Oh, dude, it's definitely deadly.
Well, that looked like an example of what you said back.
Especially with that 50 cal.
His size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking.
Hey, dude, I'm more of a Call of Duty guy. I just play Madden just to play it by time and stream it for you guys to watch it. I'm more of a Call of Duty dude. And if you don't believe me, I can just go show you the days that I spent on Black Ops 3 because that's the last good Call of Duty.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Okay, why am I passing it? I'm just going to change play to the run. I'm going to let the clock run down because I'm just going to waste time.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They hated running into you. Dude. They literally... And then the thing is, though, is I bet you those kids are probably screaming, "This dude needs to go back to Fortnite."
On 2nd down, Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play.
I don't win it if I take a knee.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a
I got the triple crown of...
get ball.
In search of
This was an easy game. It felt easy after...
Two of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
It's like Cam Newton didn't want to throw the ball good. I should put you clock on again. We're on Black Ops 3. I actually did run into a hacker on the Xbox, dude. I'm pretty sure I did. Dude had a camo character, right? And he was heat waving. Like, and I went into theater to look see his character. He was a camo guy. He had Ripper. But yet he was running around using Ripper and heat waving people at the same time. Do you play online? I don't play Madden online often. I rarely play it online. That is a great picture right there, by the way. Yep. Dude on Xbox on Black Ops 3 was running around heat waving while he was using a camo character. It was actually insane.
Redskins, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1.
They didn't even show the highlights, did they?
First loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
You're wanting to see the highlights.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles,
they didn't even show them.
Thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, we had a lot of rushing yards because that big run. Heat waving is the specialist fire break, where when you get your specialist, you basically, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just weird trying to explain it, but it's like, it basically blinds you. It's like a stun grenade. That's the best way I could put it. It's like a stun grenade where you can't see anything, you can't move, and it's basically a free kill for them. Oh, there. Wow, this is a replay that I can watch. Wow. I do need to grab a thumbnail also. Oh, yeah, is this one? I love how he spun him out like that. That's a good one right there. Because if you play Black Ops 3, you know what it is. Who's your favorite team? My favorite team is the New Orleans Saints. When? The guys trying out have been here, up in the fourth. Actually, I don't think it was. Cam Newton gonna try to run out. Ryan Kerrigan hits him, recovers his own fumble in the end zone. Then this quarter? Okay, I guess they don't have it. A replay on the big run. Alright. How often are you on the game live? How often am I live? I try to stream almost every day. Some days I don't go live, but most days I'm trying to go live playing either NC or Madden or Call of Duty.
Now, let's take a minute to see how
And once Black Ops 4 comes out, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be streaming almost every day. More than likely. Like Madden and those kind of games might take a little bit of a hit for a little bit. Not streaming them as much, but I'll still try to get some of them out there some days. I have to get like a more consistent schedule, like actually make one so everybody knows what games I'm playing, what time. I need to post on like Twitter or something like that. Maybe do like a stream, 2 streams a day or something. Call of Duty comes out on October 12th, so that's in 2 weeks. It comes out on Friday, October 12th. So for the next few weeks, it's still going to be Call of Duty, Madden, and C streams, and then once that comes out, we're going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. More than likely, we'll stream it the night it comes out also. Let's do the scouting real quick. See what kind of centers we got here. Probably second round. This is the first Call of Duty game that I'm actually excited for that, like, it's been a few years. Black Ops 3 was the last one that I've actually enjoyed. Oh, ain't scout anymore. If you're wondering how many days I had played on Call of Duty, I can just show you. Alright, man. I'm just going to show you how many days I had on Black Ops 3 so you can expect me to be playing Black Ops 4 pretty much same amount as it. Progress. It ever unfreezes. I had 76 days, 2 hours, and 1 minute on Black Ops 3. So that just shows how much. And by the way, I haven't played this game in 2 years now, so that was all up in 1 year time. But alright, man, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Today was only a 1-game stream against the Carolina Panthers. Tomorrow, I more than likely will play NC, depending on if the guy I play with on Call of Duty gets on, and if he gets on, it will be a Call of Duty stream tomorrow. If you enjoy the stream, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe for some more, and until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later.